hello, hello, hello! Hello, asking Cora. It is lovely. How you doing tonight? So let me just start talking about the premise of what today's stream is. So, if you have been around for a bit, then you'll probably have noticed that I am playing a game called Star Wars: The Old Republic. Now, I have a stream-specific character for this, for me streaming live and all that, called Werda Karam, and I quite love her. She is a Sith Marauder. I love her dearly, but I haven't really properly drawn her much of at all, and I literally forgot for literally a couple weeks what her hair color was, because the helmets for her literally just cover straight up her entire face, so I forgot what her hair color was. Yeah. Anyway, so I had realized poisoning was COVID. Oh. Oh. How's the aspect ratio so far? Hi, is really inconvenient. Oh. Okay. Alright. Are you doing okay? Are you vaccinated and all that? I can't remember if you are or said. So I have a couple colors picked out as is for what I think her color palette will. Are her eyes. These are the side of her face that just dead, but also the mechanical bits on her face, because I also forgot that she had mechanical stuff on her face. So yeah, I am just mess this. Poisoning goes away a day or two. It stayed for me, so I did it at home. Which outline of every female character's face in this game. So the female character customization. Interesting, to say the least. But I will say, I love how buff she is. Anyways, first off, let's nail down her face, because that is a bit. That's something I want to down first, because I kind of know how I want her body to look, because all that, but her face is something I want to have a bit more fun with. So the way I start mine is start with the cheekbones first. For the jawline will be that. Then I go nose bridge. I feel like it's a bit wide, but it seems like she doesn't have much of a nose bridge. I think I'll. Doesn't have much of a nose bridge, but it's still quite strong, if that makes sense, and it's a wee bit wide. So just kind since we have where the nose is, we figure out have a pretty way of knowing where the chin is, because the nose and chin kind of basically line up. Getting to the chin, actually, she definitely. Let's go with a strong sort of chin. Like, not pointed and delicate, but like strong. Maybe a little. And of course, there's just where I'm just gonna keep going back because I have something else. Oh, started keeping a diary. Woo! How's it going so far? I was never one myself to keep a diary, though I did keep a dream journal for a while. Noticed with the dreams I have the easiest of remembering are ones that are either nightmares or dreams that are so mundane that you would expect you to get them. Good. It's written. Woo! So is it like a way to keep up practice with language? If so, very clever. Alright, so the general facial jawline and cheek hats. Lips. Gosh. Upper lip is bigger than. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, keeping it fresh. Nice. I actually heard tips when it came to keeping up practice with a language or really immersing, which like keeping a journal of said language was a good idea. Yeah. Since I can't really see her eyes, you guys, how dramatic that eyeshadow is. I am just gonna fucking wing it into it. Cannot worry about it soon. Eyebrows. I can't see her eyebrows either, so. Okay. We're also just kind of defining their more skull like. Eyes I'm trying to go with for her are just kind of I don't know, just kind of appearing or at least sharp and that's kind of the vibe I'm going with her eye shape. There's also a good chance I'm just kind of butcher the drawing. up or the so it's kind of like pull it up. Oh, a happy Columbus / Thanksgiving. Oh shit, that was today. Oh, congratulations. I completely missed that. Wait. Oh wait, no, I got an email from my college saying that it was National Indigenous Peoples Day. I completely forgot Columbus Day was a thing. I'm gonna be honest. Thank you. Thank you. Now wait, does she? She has ears. Isn't Columbus Day always the second day of? I'm gonna Google that. I'm gonna Google that actually. Okay, my mic is picking me up. I got very concerned there that it wasn't picking me up. Yeah, oh wow, it is today. Oh wow. Oh, question. Is my music too loud? Because it's registering, the background music is registering as loud as my voice. And since I'm in a more reclined position, I either have to talk louder or up my volume. So am I speaking loud enough? Do I need to turn up my volume or stuff like that? Because now I'm getting a little self-conscious. Oh, and I spat all over my iPad. Great, love that for me. I don't. They're there, but unless you make them noticeable, you're not gonna really notice them. So anyways, this is what she looks like without her prosthetics or prosthetics. I now have to figure out how to draw that. How to draw that. Real quick. Dox my accent. I'll do that. Okay, I've got a slightly more high quality picture. Alright, there we go. Not much better, but it's more detailed than the last one. Okay. At work. There's the cybernetics. I'm glad my work has really changed. That's awesome! That's really cool. This girl doesn't have a way to speak. Wow, I would love my mic to pick me up. That would be wonderful. Am I better? Okay. I feel a bit more confident about that. Hey, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? Okay, I think I'm gonna... Oh, the move, though, has been more difficult. You moving into your house? Oh, you've been moving into your house? If so, congratulations! Oh. 2 weeks? Oh, you're moving in 2 weeks. Ah! I'm so excited for you. Okay, the way I'm gonna interpret like the facial markings and the facial discoloration and it's just kind of the fucked up face in some ways is okay. So from what I have understood of the dark side of the Force is that it kind of devours you whole and that it decays and destroys the body over time. That's the way I have understood the dark side of the Force as a thing and how it interacts with organic matter. So we're just gonna be going with some early signs of aging in some cases. So like wrinkles when where even though she's the character like herself is, I wanna ballpark early 20s ish. Even though she's like early 20s, she is already showing signs of like wrinkling around the eyes and in some places of her body, especially like wrinkles and stuff, because she's kind of dying from the inside out, as well as like this red abrasion stuff on her cheeks. I'm not gonna interpret that as like makeup or blush. I'm gonna interpret that as a discoloration caused by her continued indulgence in the dark side of the Force. That's the way I'm going to interpret that. So I'm also going to interpret that horrendous eyeshadow as her eyes sinking into her socket. Because there was no option to not have makeup on my character. And I don't like that, so I'm gonna interpret the way I want to. Which is, frankly, I like my way. And of course, we gotta have Sith yellow eyes. We have to have Sith yellow eyes. And also something that I'm kind of kicking myself for not doing is like, okay, I love this short haircut, but I kind of have like it be like just a little bit longer and a little bit more styled. Because from what has been said about my character in game is that she is of noble descent, or has a a bloodline of Force sensitives, that's an awful haircut. No, no. Let's let's do that again. That's the way I understand it. I understand the way this character has been written. Just kind of have it be Prince Charming-ish, like that stereotypical haircut, like middle part, kind of flouncy. She looks like a fucking. Okay, I am doing something wrong here. She looks like a fucking nerd. Okay, just going off vibes. Okay. Actually, let's just come back to the haircut later. Let's just get back to that later. Okay. And since we just have face there, let's just start workshopping a body. So, as established, she is strong. She is physically intimidating. She is 6'5", could crush melons between her thighs. She is bulky, she is strong, and she is physically intimidating. Now I have to draw that. Okay, let's just get rolling. Let's just get rolling with it. Something I sometimes have a slight difficulty with when it comes to drawing really strong characters is that I don't want them. I either end up drawing like this shoulder bit either too flat. That's mostly the pitfall I end up accidentally falling into, like drawing this too flat instead of the slope it's supposed to be. That is something when I notice that I have done it, it just kind of ruined the drawing for me because I can't unsee it. Also, she is also supposed to be quite well endowed, quite well. My brain immediately went to quite well breasted, but that's not the word I'm supposed to be using. She's got some badongadongs. She's got some nice badongadongs. Okay, now we're gonna do the torso. Now we're gonna do the torso. She is going to be quite thick with some nice, strong features. Something I love when drawing like torsos and stuff is like having like a bit of a kind of sharp point to kind of show where the rib cage is. That's something I quite like doing, but it has to be kind of done in the right way, or else it'll just look freaking weird. A bit of the stomach, and now the hips. Melons, yes, melons. I now have the impulse to draw them bigger. Because something I also end up falling into is that I tend to okay, I think I have to start this bit actually. Because I have a tendency to when it comes to like drawing female characters is to make them have actually quite small breasts, and that is a design habit I am trying to break. It's slow going, but it's being broken. Okay. That's not big enough. better. It's like I mostly know how to draw breasts. It's just that I always default to small ones. It's my default, and I do need to get better at making sure it's not my default. I always draw male, then add female features, i.e. melons, eyelashes, and then like after. Yeah. Okay. Now this character doesn't particularly have like the like hips wise, like actually pelvic wise. She actually doesn't have all that wide hips. Oh, hi, Envy. Oh, you're lurking. Uh, enjoy your lurk, I guess. Anyways, where was I going with this? Oh, right, her pelvis. That's how I avoid making cherries to start with. Yeah, that's quite clever. Cherries. I love your terminology when it comes to describing. I love your terminology. you delight me. Anyways, time to draw the hips. A sort of habit I've gotten into when it comes to drawing the hips is kind of doing that. Not that exactly, but kind of like that. Like the thing just to like that, like lead right into the pelvis. So there's like a clear divide between where the like actual pelvic bone is and like the thighs themselves. I have to get around terms of service somehow. Clever. It's also something I should do. Anyways, on to the thighs. That is not the thighs. The thighs. I am someone who quite likes drawing thighs. They are some of my favorite parts of a character to draw. I just have to make sure that they go with the character in all that. Anyways, ever since I figured out how to actually draw really muscular thighs and what muscles actually would be shown, I just became fucking obsessed. Because look at those thighs! Look at those thighs. I still haven't entirely figured out. Oh, I haven't entirely figured out how to like do really strong calves. But you know what? The way I kind of do it is working so far. Like it kind of makes them thin in some points, but that can be fixed. Yeah, that can be worked with. Time to fuck around with the feet, I guess. I don't like drawing feet. Feet are worse than hands, in my opinion. They just... I have difficulty with drawing feet. They are just hard to draw. Like, they're hard in ways that hands aren't. It's not like you can just straight up draw feet at hands like how you would draw feet. You just can't do that. So when I like have to draw feet, I just kind of do like a shoe shape and then just leave it because they're not what I'm gonna be focusing on. Let's make her tummy a wee bit more pronounced. Because I'm God here, and I can draw my characters however I damn well want. If I want her to have a tummy, she will have a tummy. Alright, I love how giant, like her, just like her chest cavity. You would probably be able to shout really loud with how with how big her lung capacity is. Like, that's a giant ass rib cage. Like, just like, that's a giant ass rib cage. Look at that. Anyways, on to the arms. Let's just like kind of mime what her hand motion's gonna be like. Yeah, that kind of connect. I think I'm just gonna not draw that arm for now. Now, I have slight difficulties with drawing arm muscles. It's something I have a wee bit difficulty on. Body drawing was always hard for me. Yeah, drawing bodies is really freaking difficult. Even when I have a just a full-on anatomy for artists book, like within reach. Where is it? Oh, it's been put away. Never mind. Even when I have a literal anatomy for artists, a literal book, even when I have that, it has just been, whew, it is difficult. Like learning how to draw muscles, legitimately one of the hardest things I have had to do when it comes to art, because muscles will show up differently, will be expressed differently, entirely on the person, because every single person carries muscles and carries weight differently than everyone else. So the way that one person looks when they're like really muscular and really strong, you can't just transplant that exactly for like someone else, because they will carry that weight differently, because they will carry that muscle weight differently. How their bone structure will be different. So they're not going to have the exact same proportions either. That was a bad hand. That was a bad hand. Okay. Pinky. And yeah, that's good. Oh, let's just make that smaller. Like, humans are so fat. Ooh, I start with a stick figure, then just to get proportions correct. Yeah, that's probably a really smart idea and way to go about it. I kind of just like do this and then kind of mime where body proportions are supposed to be, or like where like the pelvis and chest and like shoulders and like arms, and like if I want to do like little fisties, then I just like do little balls. And that's just kind of like the basics of where I start when it comes to posing and drawing and stuff like that. Just to avoid tiny upper arm and long forearm. That has always been an issue with me. I actually ran into it while drawing this arm, because I always fear that I'm drawing this part of the arm far too small than this part. And like, yeah, they're supposed to be approximately the same length, with just like minus the hand. It's just always been a difficulty. And just quite annoying in general. Okay, we got the face. Now we can kind of break that down into more easily drawable parts. So first off, strong cheekbone. That leads into a thing that is approximately level with the mouth. And then good. I use dots as joints. Yeah, that's actually a pretty common technique and one I actually followed for a while. And one arm drawing technique. So like this is the shoulder, this is the hand. You could connect those bits and then do that and have another joint and that be the elbow. That is a technique I follow religiously. When it's like just like a straight up arm, I don't do that. But when it comes to more complicated things like this, it is something I do every time I draw. Anyways, let's get to replicating her face. Her face is also quite long. Her nose and earish. Kind of a slopish and then like that. Bit wide. That. Yeah. That. Nice chin. And we get to that. Now let's give her a sneer. Yeah, she is a Sith. I would draw arrow as to what I would draw arrow as to what ways they bend. Oh, so like that or no? That's probably not what you're talking about. Let's kind of give her evil, not evil, malice, malicious. Yeah, malicious, malicious grin on her face. Maybe she's like torturing some dude for her Sith teacher. I hate the word master so much. It just feels so wrong on my mouth. It feels just so wrong. We got this. Kind of like eyelashes. Is that a right shape? Approximately. And like that. Okay. Let's try to figure out this hair situation. Let's figure out this hair situation without making her look like a dweeb. Because that would be a travesty. Oh, you're on the same layer. Okay. Here, not really important, just need that to establish the hairline. Okay. Oh. Dot. Okay, wait. Dot, then elbow, and then I would draw an arrow bending up so I know that's the way to bend it. I think my brain's just not processing that at the moment. Sorry. Okay. Wait. Yeah, I was gonna be drawing her hair. Okay. Did I, like, do side part time? I always had her as, like, a middle part. The way I don't draw an that way I don't draw an elbow that bends like a knee. Oh, because knees have smaller ranges of movement than arms. Oh, I get it. I get it now. I get it. Okay, so we're gonna go with like the side part? No. You're just gonna start with this? You're just gonna go with this? Oh, but I want her to have bangs. Actually, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, that's a wee bit better than what I was originally going with. Okay. Where is... actually towards the middle. So there's that little bit of hair, but everything else is swept back. Like so. Yeah. Yeah, like that. I like that. Ooh. I like that. Okay, I think I got an idea for how I'm gonna be taking her. Oh god, no. Okay. I've got an idea. I know what I'm doing now. Okay, I think I should do some coloring. Oh my. My nose said sneeze. I did not want. I did not like. Disapproved. Okay, let's just throw down some flats for like skin and stuff because I don't know how much I actually can color her skin, color, all that without getting an email from Twitch. Because that would suck. Would severely suck. So I decided that the redness in her skin, especially on her cheeks, is less of a artfully rosy blush and more like she's got a like I can't remember the word for it, but it's like a medical condition where the blood vessels are like really prominent in your skin. Or oh wait, I have an idea. Broken blood vessels. Broken blood vessels are kind of like blackish or bluish in color. She's gonna have a couple of broken blood vessels in her face. Because she's medically fucked. Because she's going through it. She's festering in hatred. And she's also not seeing a doctor. Because Sith deal and because Sith are assholes. Sith are just assholes. I don't want to justify it anymore. Sith are just assholes. Ooh, I actually want to do some. I want to do this so that the eyes stand out extra. So that I can... Okay, I actually was pretty obsessed with this one scene in Return of the Sith, where Anakin's looking back after massacring the younglings, and rather than just him having yellow eyes, there's like sort of a an orangish reddish outline to his eyes, and I ate that shit up. I love that look for Darksider's eyes, and I will not accept any other color, any other variation. This is how I see them. In tiny, very small pupils to make her look a wee bit deranged. Just like so. Do you want those eyes staring down at you in the middle of the night? No, you do not want that. That is the exact opposite of what you want happening when she is staring you down. Okay, onto her gray silver hair. Oh, I just had an idea. What if her hair is this color? Because she had a different hair color when she was growing up, but the more she dipped in to her dark side energy and stuff, the more she dipped into that, the more her hair started going gray. So what if this wasn't her actual hair color, but another result of her turning to the dark side and just committing a shitload of murder? Like, just being objectively the worst. Okay, let's just put some contouring around this, so that the hairline and her skin are properly differentiated from each other. Now, time to make her skin look properly necrotized. Let's do this. And that. Oh yeah, her her mechanical, just mechanical, I think. Bits, yeah. Ish. Yeah, that's good. I'll accept that. Oh, nope, not that. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'll merge onto one layer now. Now, let's put this girl in some action poses. Let's have some fun with her body. Actually, that's not... What layer is this on? This layer, okay. Thought I was on that layer, but no, apparently not. Big barrel chested. Kinda, in comparison, smallish. Smallish hips. Kind of shoulder there. Let's kind of have her, like, stretching out her back. Have her, like, stretching out her back a wee bit, you know. Like, death exercises. Gotta warm up for saber practice and all that. You can't skip back day? Yeah, can't skip back day. I have no idea what I'm saying. Like some little creaks in her back being nicely popped out. Boo 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 boo. Let's have her doing a one arm handstand. That sounds good. Oh, there's not enough room here. Alrighty. I'm not even gonna bother on working on the face for such a small sketch, so we're just gonna focus on the body. Okay. Arm up. I'm just gonna use her boob to cover up. I don't know what the fuck to do with this area. Okay, massive chest capacity. Imagine her legs long enough. I'll turn this into perspective practice if I think I have to turn this into perspective practice as well. Ah. Yeah, good enough. Good enough, sketch. There we go. Better now. Okay. Forward, hip, back. Okay, now I'm gonna be kind of doing like a training pose. Like she's training with her lightsabers. Then it's gonna be fist and a fist. I'm gonna be getting some nice back action. That. Pulls. That. Bada bing, bada boom. I do not like that. I don't like that. Okay. Let's do this again. gonna be the jar guy for this grip. And then normal grip here. Way. Back muscle there. That. Okay. Okay, I immediately like this pose a lot better. Lightsaber a bit better. Put a little bit more perspective. Just kind of doing a spin dash. Or maybe just kind of going through the motions and the katas and all that good jazz. Okay, let's go a bit more frontal for this one. We kind of go like a sort of more defensive position. Yeah, kind of a possession, defensive position. Yeah, that's the word I'm going for. That way. Paper going that way. Whoop, nope. Okay. It's kind of like crouching-ish. One knee on the floor. Like she never skips a leg day. Every day she gets to she just never skips leg day. Leg day is every day for her. Okay, that's kind of where her elbows are. Chest forward. Why do I imagine that this will end up looking like a smear frame in like an animated TV show? Just there. There we go. There we go. Okay. I can work with this. Okay, this. Okay, and that, and she looks like she's trying to cut off her own leg. Ah, okay. Okay. Okay, let's do like a kind of resting position for her. Face kind of down, looking at you terrifyingly. You can't really see her neck. Let's her align with the rest of it. Let's align her body better. Kind of have her swords cross like that. Cross like that. Gotta get that power stance. And that, and like that. Yeah, kind of like that. That arm's a lot better than the ones I previously drew. And bada bing, bada boom, those are the lightsabers. Now on thighs. Boop, 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 and do that, and okay, those feet are awful. Okay, but first off, let's make these feet level with each other. Noses, the chin peek out from how distorted the face kind of is, because she's really tilting her head down. So the thing you're gonna most notice is the nose first rather than the chin, because The nose is doing a good part in covering the chin. Same goes for cheekbones. You're going to be noticing those before most of anything else. Okay. I've got some nice sketches here. I quite like. I love these eyes. And I also quite like how I drew her lips. I'll figure out those cybernetics at some point. I'm not someone who draws backs and back muscles all that much. So my first attempt here, I think I did pretty damn well for my attempt, my warm up. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty good. I also quite liked my color choices here because I think I made them quite harmonious. Well, my voice, since I have been leaning forward and kind of compressing my voice while I'm looking down and drawing, my voice feels kind of awful. But there's frankly no other better way. I know how to do these streams, so that's just what we're gonna be dealing with. Anyways, let me do my whole spiel. I have a TikTok, a Twitter, a YouTube channel, and a newly minted Instagram. I'm part of a Discord, so you can see not only when I go live, but you see when my friends go live. On my TikTok, I post quite a few of my past streams, and oh boy, I am digging through a gold mine of damn good clips that I just never uploaded as TikToks, which kind of baffles me because they're so fucking funny. I'm posting a good chunk of my building content onto my Instagram, so if you want to see some of my past builds, or my current build actually, then by all means go check those out. So yeah, I hope that you all have a good night, sleep tight, and of course, don't let the bed to me check it out, folks.